You're now listening.
You're now listening to the Shameless Goat.
The Shameless Goats.
The Shameless Goat.
All right, so lit. So I was talking to my dog the other day, right? And he was telling me like, listen, he used to pay rent, you know, at his old apartment that he used to stay at. He paid rent. He said when he started there and they moved in, they started at $13.75. Fast forward 4.5 years later, he got a message that they were raising the rent. Raising the rent to $17.50. I was like, how the fuck you got from $13.75 to fucking $17.50? Like, oh, they just raised it $50 periodically as they're going. Same place.
Shit.
Ain't nothing new. We didn't get upgraded washer and dryer. Nothing. There was nothing new. They were just raising the prices for no reason.
Damn.
You know, so, and that shit really got me thinking, like, yo, if I'm paying rent, like, I would want it to just stay the same because this is what I've been paying before. Why is this shit brand new? Mm-hmm. You know, and it goes to that fucking, what people always say, do you guys think it's better to rent a home or buy one? Like, pay a mortgage?
I mean, I'm kind of going to answer both ways. I think, like, when I was in Orlando, obviously, with school, you know, they didn't raise the rent so much all the time. My real answer, my sincere answer is you got to own it because when you put in all that equity in it, you want it to be your property.
Right.
You don't want it to be somebody else's property and then you're just making somebody else money.
Yeah.
So I'd say own, but my rent didn't jump from 13 to 17.
And again, this is over 4 years, so maybe like every time they said rent's going up, it was going up $50. It was going up $60, and periodically.
And paychecks ain't going up. That's the sad part.
Yeah, if the paychecks were going up, whatever.
Of course it's not. That's inflation. That's life. So what?
Me personally, I'm all about owning. It's kind of like the same thing when you're talking about leasing a car. I'd rather own the car than lease it. My whole thing is, one day you're going to eventually be done paying it, you know, and you can be free of all type of, you know, payments and all that shit, debt.
Yeah.
With leasing, it's like, or even renting, you're looking at signing up for a lifetime of having to pay for some shit.
That's true.
And then also, you know, the price to own is usually cheaper than renting. Like you can have a 4.3 or 4.2 home and purchase it, and your mortgage may be $1,400. Whereas with renting it, you know, in South Florida, you can't rent shit for you're looking at least $2,500, even $2,200 for a 4.2, 4.3.
In Brickell, yeah.
I mean, in most places though. I mean, to rent right now. I got a friend of mine who's a real estate agent, and she posts a lot of her homes online, and renting a 3-bedroom home, 4-bedroom home, you're looking at $2,500, $2,400, $2,300.
Oh, okay, yeah, 4-bedroom.
For a 4-bedroom, it's not worth it to me.
But go ahead.
Only thing I would say, like, to what you just said, like, between like leasing and renting, I feel like it's slightly different. Only because leasing is like, let's say we leasing a car, right? If you're leasing a car, then at least you would always get that new one. If I had bought the 2016 whatever car, I know in 3 years, or I don't know how long the lease lasts, I'm gonna at least have the new one. I'm gonna have the 2019. I'm gonna have. My windows used to roll up, now they're automatic. Now the car is driving itself and all that bullshit. That's the only difference I'd see. So at least you're getting some sort of upgrade.
The latest. What I mean? Yeah.
But
you get the latest.
It's still 20, 30 years of having to make payments. Whereas if let's say you bought a car, you got a 5-year or even a 4-year contract.
Yeah.
You can, in 3 or 4, let's just say 4 years or 5 years, own that car. And if the new one comes out, you can do the same thing. You can pay towards that. And you can be constantly buying cars. And you can actually sell the old car if you don't even want it anymore. You know, you're gaining something. God forbid you lose a job and you've been leasing this entire time. As soon as your car, your job is gone and you can't make a payment, you have nothing to drive around in.
Yeah, I mean, my thing was like to his question, like his homeboy rent went up $400 or $400 in 3 years. Yeah, like that's the downside of leasing and renting a home. But like owning your own home is not as, I mean, that shit is not great either. You put a 30-year mortgage on your home. God help you to make it all through all 30.
Yeah.
You make it through all 30, paying X amount a month. And what you gonna do? Sell it? Okay.
I mean, but you can always refinance as well. I mean, you get equity. You're gaining something in the process.
Gaining what?
Equity. You're gaining money.
To do what?
You can flip it.
To sell it to buy another house.
I mean,
that you got to pay on. Oh, it's all that shit is a scam, though. Like, to me, it's like because you buy your house, and then you got to buy house insurance.
No, that part is
fire insurance.
I
roof,
agree.
You got to change your roof. Hopefully,
every 10 years.
15 years. That shit is 15 stacks.
Yeah.
Come on, what you talking about?
But then on the downside, let's say you just go renting, because one of the positives from renting is, let's say you could move flexibility to move to wherever you could just get up in 2 years. All right, after a year go by, I don't really like this neighborhood. Let's just go.
I'm out.
I pack my shit and go. Yes, but then at the same time, it's like, let's say your shit is, let's say not the type of mansions this nigga was talking about, but let's say your shit was $1,400, a regular ass crib. Your shit, you don't live in the mansions of fucking wherever.
West Philadelphia, born and raised.
So that shit is $1,500 a month, and let's say 3 years go by. What's that? 36 months. That's 150. Maybe my math is wrong, but that's a lot of money gone that you never see again. You know what I mean?
It's like paying for insurance. That shit goes down the drain. I mean, you don't get anything.
But you kind of need it though.
I mean,
you need it. Yeah,
you need it. But I mean, at the end of the day, it's still a scam.
I'm thinking like you don't pay for insurance or something.
I mean, I do, but it's still bullshit.
It's a scam. Yeah,
it's a scam.
All insurance is a scam.
And then of course you need somewhere to live with that same, like, you need somewhere, so at least it's not completely down the drain because you live somewhere.
Yeah.
But at the same time, you're paying someone else. You're helping them pay their rent for their actual
their
house.
mortgage.
Yeah, and I think that's the downside to it. But I don't think like own a home is ideal. And Jay-Z come out with new music, like buy your own shit, don't be poor. Jay-Z make all that don't be poor music, but like, which is cool. But like, to me, it's like you owning your own home. It's just not. I don't think it's clearly superior than renting. It's better, but it's not clearly superior.
That much better.
Yeah, I don't think it is.
I think it is. I think it's just not for your generation. Maybe it's not for you.
No, what you mean?
When you own the same generation.
We the same.
I'm saying when you own a home, you have kids. That's something you can pass down, generation to generation.
No, you can't.
Yes, you can.
You gonna take over your mom's house?
If she finished paying her house off, and she decides she wants to go back to Nigeria, or buy a new house, nigga, essentially it's mine, my brother's, or my sister's.
Oh, your sister's.
I mean, it's three of us. So somebody's gonna get the house. What's she gonna do? Sell the shit?
But then, say you had a house at this point, so that means you paying taxes on this home.
That's just sitting there.
You paying insurance on this home.
It's still not. It's not this taxes. Really?
Taxes cost bread.
Cost money.
That's money.
It's not crazy money though.
But I'm saying, but you already have taxes on your own house.
So now you have double the taxes
double
for
taxes,
no reason.
Okay, but then I rent it out to a nigga like you.
Okay.
Oh, fine. But then what I'm gonna do is, like, when I have my apartment, I wrote in the lease, any fixture above $25 that costs more than $25, I'm not gonna pay.
Yeah.
That's
something you can do.
But he said he put $150, and then I crossed that out and put $25, and he said okay. So anytime the AC filter had to be changed, which is $10, I sent him an invoice.
Oh wow!
Yeah, I'm like, no, I'm not playing. Like, no.
Yeah,
the ice maker, the ice maker don't work. Fix it.
And that's the thing. Just like you said, like, if it's your roof, you're gonna have to figure it. If it's your grass, you're gonna have to cut it. If it's your anything, when it's your house, you have to do it. But then if it's somebody else shit that you rented, none of this shit is none of my business. The dryer don't work. I'm paying for a dryer. Make that shit work.
When my AC didn't work, I don't know if you ever had slept in a house where your AC don't work.
That just happened like last week.
Just send me to hell. You just might as well just do it. When the AC didn't work, I emailed them like, if you don't have somebody fix this before the rent is due, I'm not gonna pay it. And they sent somebody.
They have to. They don't have no choice.
I told him, I'm straight up not gonna pay the rent.
Was it the same day?
He sent the guy 2 days later, so not the next day, but the day after. Yeah, I went to my old girl.
My shit literally went out like on Sunday night. Nigga, it was a nigga there Monday morning. Nigga at 8.
Yeah.
No, because it's South Florida. Your AC don't work. You're
dead. You're fucking dead. Bad. Hell yeah. I mean, so shit. That's the only. I guess one of the benefits of renting. It's like, yo, nigga, we signed this lease. We agreed to this. If something doesn't work and you don't fix it. I'm not paying.
Yeah,
I'm not. But that's what you gotta do, private versus rental, whatever. But I'm with you. Get in your own house. You could fix the AC, like you said. The guy came the next morning. Because you got your own spot.
And those are issues that don't happen on a regular basis. I mean, the AC may go out every couple years.
Hopefully. Nah, hell no. Every summer, this South Florida.
Yeah, this Miami.
No, I mean, if you got a new unit, it's not that often.
I don't know what ACR.
And that unit cost $8
every couple years.
Exactly. That's the thing.
10, but you finance it.
Yeah, we got hurricanes every year. True. That shit affects your roof every year.
Yeah,
but these hurricanes ain't been shit recently, but I get it.
They all fake like the coronavirus.
You see why you want insurance now?
Huh?
You see why you want insurance now?
Fuck insurance.
And that brings it to like what you were just saying, like, oh, you get a new thing, you don't pay the $8 outright, you just finance it, like that financing versus fucking paying it outright. Like, if you have the money, would you just do it? Would you just pay it?
And that's a good question because I financed all my cars and I hated it afterwards. Like
financing.
Once you drive that shit off the lot,
20%.
The price depreciates
right.
immediately. So it's like, yo, what the fuck? And I had the money in my hand, but it's like, but every car I bought was,
you have $40,000 in your hand.
Right, I'm lying about that. So that's the thing. So, but I had a substantial amount, and I thought about it. I could have gone through an auction and bought my car, maybe
straight up,
or some damage to it, but. Mm-hmm. I guess what I was paying for was the security of knowing that my car comes with a warranty.
Yeah.
I know if anything goes wrong with my shit, I'm taking that shit back to the dealership. And that's why I always purchase from like big dealerships because I know that there's a certain level of.
I'm a little different.
Security.
I'm a little different. I rather go get a rebuilt title or get something relatively used in good condition. Because for me, I don't want to be, once I'm done paying, once I give you the money for the car, I don't want any more payments. I don't like paying bills every month.
I agree.
I don't like all that payments. So I'd rather go get a rebuilt title, get the Carfax on it, see what was done to this car, and be done with it.
But you're never done with it.
The cars I've gotten, they've been relatively well. You do a little maintenance, but nothing serious.
True. So if you say, back to his first question, say you did want to buy a house, would you rather buy a house that's like, they call it turnkey, like you open the door, it's ready to go, or would you rather buy a fixer-upper and then fix it the way you want it?
Maybe a fixer-upper and save some money.
Really? Are you a handyman? Nigga, you ain't no handyman.
That's it.
You pay people. You pay
For
people.
YouTube.
So instead of just buy that motherfucking turnkey?
Nah, because I'd rather take that money and try to flip it.
My thing is you don't know what's wrong with a home when you purchase it like that.
And it's the same thing with a car. We're kind of bouncing around right now, but it's kind of all relevant. It's the same thing. Like you said, you go to an auction, I'll tell you right now. My second car I had was a Infiniti G35, right? Mm-hmm. It was good. It was cool. We got it from the auction. My old girl helped me get it, and then we got it from the auction, and everything was all good for the first couple months. Once that bitch started breaking down, and then it showed its problem, like you said, Carfax and all this shit, all the nigga said was like, yo, listen, it went through one flood, and there's nothing else wrong with it. The lie detector determined that was a lie. So then, you just paying, it just costs money, and then in the end it adds up. So it sounds good. You got this shit for 7 bands, and then on the market is 23, 22. You're like, okay, this is great. Maybe I'll just spend another $3,000. No, that $3,000 for 1 year, $3,000 the next year, maybe another $1,200 a year after that. So then by the time you're done,
my experience was a little different. I had an Infiniti G35 also.
Oh shit,
y'all niggas is scammers.
That I got from an auction as well. And then mine was pretty good. It was really good. As long as the money's there and you do your maintenance, the car was really good.
And you still got it?
No, I'm about to sell it. Nobody want a car?
You should have got that Yoda.
Anybody want a car?
That's what I had.
I
had a Toyota Camry, baby.
Yeah, that's what I'm. Them
shit's big.
Reliable.
40,000 miles, kid.
And then you don't have to worry about these bills every month.
That's it, yeah.
Who you trying to impress?
The ladies.
Fuck that. Absolutely. Y'all impress me.
No. I got my car to impress
the women. That's stupid.
Why is that stupid?
Why wouldn't you want the money in your pocket? Who are you trying to impress?
Women. How many times?
That's stupid, man.
They like nice, expensive cars.
That's stupid.
See, that's the same reason you ain't fucked nothing all year.
What?
No, besides,
were you in my bed last? You saw last night? I don't know what he talking about.
Besides the coronavirus, but same way. Like I brought my Camry off auction, and if I could, I probably would have went to the dealership, like he said. Like, there's just so much. Camry's solid. They's good cars, but when it's time to fix it, I had to find a mechanic. Is this guy good? Is this guy good? Is this guy good?
What I will say about buying from a dealership,
it come with headache too.
It come with headache. So see, your car note may be $500-$600 depending on what you driving, your interest rate, all that bullshit. But nigga, then you got to get insurance. And the way my shit set up right now, my shit higher than my goddamn car note. So imagine paying over $1,000 for, and your car note may be $500 or $600, and the rest is fucking insurance. You know, so it's like, I'd rather just put PIP on this bitch. But you can't because you got car note.
PIP, nigga. I'm pocketing the rest.
Oh, that's what, okay, I see what you're saying. You got
you see, y'all try to impress women. Fuck them, nigga. Keep your money, man.
I'm only here for women. I'm here for women.
Nah, fuck that.
Well,
keep
not
your
no more
money in your pocket.
I'm here for...
Nice.
Those days are over, my man.
No, but,
innocent. I'm kidding. No, I'm kidding.
No, but seriously, back to what we were saying is like, so really everything is like a give and take. I guess it just depends on which way you want to go with it, because everyone has its pros and cons. Like, all right, you go to the dealership, everything's cool, everything's good, but that comes with its own headaches. You get your shit off the lot, then from the
auction.
From the auction, it's gonna come with its own headaches for sure. But really, you just gotta find like the middle ground, because all this shit is scams, really. Because like somebody is trying to make money off of us, like whether you're renting or leasing or whatever the fuck. Because especially back to that leasing thing. All right, you said something that okay, boom, you buy it, you get it, and then you just go straight with it, right? So my phone, right? Sprint a couple years ago, they came out with this thing. They call it iPhone Forever. So what it is that like. So what it is basically is iPhone Forever is every year it comes out with a new iPhone. We all know that. So then they change it. So what I used to do, I used to buy one iPhone. You know them shits last like 1 or 2 years, and then after that, like
they bought that bitch to start fucking up.
To start fucking up, etc. So Sprint is like, okay, cool. So y'all can hold our phone for a year. You pay me for it. You pay me the whatever $45 a month for the phone itself, but don't break it, because it's our shit. Remember, it's our shit. I'm just going to let you hold it. And then next year, you'll get the new one. That's the upside of it, which is cool. I've probably been doing it for a couple years now, but I don't own no iPhone. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Y'all boys different from me, man. I'm good with my LG. I don't change this shit unless it breaks.
That's why you Peter.
Yeah.
That's why we text you. You get that shit like 30 minutes later.
Yes, LG K20.
Nah, to me, it's like it's almost like a mentality. Like we all recognize that there's like a scam happening, right? Like we all know, but we just
all of America.
Yeah, we want the latest things and blah blah blah. And some people like have the sense to be like, I want to go outside of this bubble. That's why people start their own phone company, their own businesses, their own this. They go outside of the mainstream. I don't got to go to college. I don't got to do this. I don't got to do
college was a big scam too.
Yeah, see, people recognize the scam, but for me, I think. What do y'all think? Like between, let's say, going the education route, getting a career, getting a degree, getting a job, versus starting your own
business
trade, passion project. What would y'all prefer to do?
The young me would have said, you go to school. That's what our parents were teaching us ever since we were jits. You're gonna be doctor, lawyer, pharmacist, engineer, yada yada yada.
Ignorance of that.
But like in this economy today, fuck that. Just go start a business, man. Start a business and make money.
Sounds really good.
It is not so easy.
But neither is going to school to be a fucking doctor. Neither is. I mean, if it was all easy, shit, everybody would be a doctor. But I think that, like Peter said, the young me, guided by my Nigerian parents, told me to go to school and get a college degree. And you got to understand, the majority of people who have college degrees don't even work in their fucking field. You got people with fucking nursing degrees and they working at Walmart or they're, and it's like, you spend 30,000, 40,000, in some cases a year, at an institution and don't even make that shit back. Like working at different schools. I worked at Kaiser, Kaplan, all them motherfuckers. Yeah. And I remember calling students, and signing them up for a medical assistant program, which sucked because they're signing up for about $40,000 to $60,000 in school debt, but they're gonna graduate the program and get a certificate and make $8 an hour.
Whoa! Yeah. How the fuck did you trick these kids?
Listen, when I figured out what I was doing, I stopped. I realized we only calling them black neighborhoods, but that's the thing. They sell you the American dream is they sell you this facade that even you guys seen the commercial. Oh, if you go to college, you make $1 million more over your lifetime. Yeah, bullshit. I mean, you probably owe that much. I mean, the reality of it is if you open up a business, you invest in yourself. And it's crazy to me how fresh out of high school, 18 years old, 17 years old, they'll sign you up for $250,000 in school loans that quick.
Yeah, they don't care about you.
But won't give you $10,000 for a business.
Yeah.
Okay,
yeah.
so
That's a good point.
So, and I like the point that you make, and this is the point I want to make in response to that. Hindsight is 20/20, is what I would say. Right now, as adults, and we have a lot more information. As an 18, 19-year-old, we didn't have, especially us as Nigerians, we didn't have a lot of information. All we knew is that when you finish high school, there is no ifs, ands, and buts. You must go. You must go to that college. You cannot stay home. You want to be a bump on the road. Yeah. Okay. So, like, now we know. And you don't necessarily know, like, you probably did some research and see, okay, it's going to cost this much for me to go, it's going to cost, but there was no option, there was no alternative, there was no, you know what I mean? So, like, now as an adult, it'd be like, oh, okay, boom, I wish I would have known, when I was 18 or 19 or 17 that I wanted to open this business. I didn't know, like me, I can speak for myself, right? I had my photography thing going at 17, 18, 19. I didn't know I had a photography thing. I didn't know that was a possibility. I didn't know there was, there's an empire or something that can be built from that. Like, I don't know that. I know that now, but like, I wish I'd have known that then. But I think it goes half and half. Half is like, they didn't tell you that. They didn't inform you. Like, now I have a daughter, like probably when I grow up, like I'm going to tell her, there are more options. There are more like, you can, as long as you pursue it and take it on full-fledged, like, the other day, I learned how much a fucking plumber makes, how much a fucking AC guy makes. Yeah. They're like, niggas make money out here. You don't know that's like a viable option. All I know is that, hey, if I don't make it to medical school, hey, you're a failure.
I'm out.
I'm gonna be from paycheck to paycheck.
Out.
Yeah, that's how it is in this
culture. And it's crazy. People look. I mean, we were taught, I think, to look down at people who had trades and who didn't go the college route. But you look at one of our richest uncles. We all know we had all of our aunties and uncles were all doctors and lawyers and all that shit.
He started a business.
But we know the richest uncle we had.
The richest man in Florida for a period of time.
We know the richest guy.
I don't know about that.
But we talk the same person?
Yeah, but
he was.
Okay. You're not, all right, cool.
But I'll take it.
No, I'm talking the richest Nigerian.
All right. Yeah.
The richest Nigerian.
But yeah, he was a multimillionaire.
Yeah.
But look at it like this. I mean, he didn't go the college route. So we had all these doctors and lawyers. But yet the person who everybody was waiting on to come to that party was this guy. And he was a business owner. You get what I'm saying? And so I think that, for us, we were kind of like put in the wrong direction.
And not necessarily because like, or maybe like sometimes, you know how they say your parents know what's best for you or like, you don't know what's best for yourself. Like, owning a business is very difficult. There's a lot of trial. There's a lot of error. There's a lot of like, you're going to be in a red for a very long time before you even get to like the middle to like break even. Like, you're not going to see profit for years. Like anybody, that's why I respect people that have businesses, successful businesses, because I know you put in a lot of work. I might not have seen that. I know you put in years of like, you got to learn. You got to know what you need to get. You got to know how to do it. You got to know how to like,
in some cases,
like sell yourself. And you know what I mean?
But that's,
most
you look at it like
businesses
this,
fail.
It's like school. I mean, it takes years to get to, being successful in a business, but it takes years to getting that degree. It's the same thing. You're going to be in school, failing classes, how to take them hoes over
classes.
You're
not going to middle school.
Nigga, I failed some classes.
If you bullshitting, but you
still get your degree.
And
it still takes 4 years to get to the goal at hand.
Right.
And that's where I'm like, I mean, I hear what y'all saying, but I completely disagree. Like, to me, if I had a kid, I'd be like, and they want to be like entrepreneurship versus the education, college, whatever route, I'm gonna encourage them, or hence demand them to go to the education route, because I think the net is wider than entrepreneurship route. So say you want to go to school to be something. Let's say let's say you be a nurse, for example.
Okay.
I mean, since I've been alive, there's always been a demand for nurses.
Right.
I mean, that's 30 years plus. So that's just one field. I know there's others, not even just healthcare. There's computer engineers. There's IT. There's a whole lot.
Right.
And the market for, let's say you want to start a business, say you want to start a restaurant because you know how to cook.
Right.
From what I've heard, 90% of all businesses, all restaurants fail in the first year.
Yeah, all businesses.
All businesses.
Yeah.
So.
Okay, I see what you're saying. There's a higher
but a lot of people don't know what they're
successful.
doing, though. People are just trying, but like.
But then, okay, right, true. Now, say you go to school to learn what to do.
Yeah, but a lot of people, like you said, a nurse, right?
For example.
So, they can get starting pay 50, 60 or whatever, but like, what's their high in their career? Is it 80 or is it 100? I'm talking just a nursing degree, not continuing your education, just a nursing degree.
Oh yeah, Bob.
So you're stuck there. You do business, you learn it, you go through the bump and grind.
Yeah,
you can keep growing.
There's no cap. There's no infinite number.
No. I think what you're saying, I don't agree with that, because I'm gonna tell you why I don't agree with that, because I feel like the point you're making about like education or like whatever you learn. Let's say you're a nurse, you got your BSN, you're good there, you're happy there, you're let's say 22 and you just started a nursing degree at $20-something an hour, and let's say you just never go past that. It's the same thing with a business, because a business, you might find your niche and you sell this many, whatever, and you never sell that much more. You're in the same building you're in, you pay the rent.
That's hypothetical.
You have enough. No, I'm saying they're both hypothetical.
That's your problem. You're not growing. Keep growing.
But like the people who own iguanas, for example.
Right.
There's only one iguanas. They make, let's say they make, I don't know, 400,000 a year.
They could own another restaurant though. They did good with that and open another restaurant.
But that's what I'm saying. The potential for a business to grow is the same as a potential for an individual to grow in their field.
Not with a degree.
What?
Not with a degree. I mean, if you're a nurse, right, you're RN with a BSN,
yes,
and you decide you don't want to go back to school, you're going to be stuck in that position.
But that's what I'm saying. You have the choice. But even then, you could become like a manager. You become a supervisor. You become like
all as an RN.
Yeah, and that's still like not much growth.
You could become director of nursing. My girl's a director of nursing. You can.
Is she only an RN?
She has a BSN. But what I'm saying is that
that's really good.
I'm saying.
She all right. But I mean, what I'm saying is, if you do want to grow, you can.
You have the opportunity.
Just the same way with a business. If you do want to grow your business, you can.
But how many managers are you going to have in the same hospital?
Okay, you just come on.
I'm just saying.
How many iguanas are going to be next to a Burger King? Like, who? I don't know.
That's right. But okay, so look at Burger King. We use Burger King as an example.
That's one heck of.
It started off with one franchise, and then it just opened up and it expanded to more. And I think that's what businesses have. You have the opportunity to continuously grow.
I think both do.
I mean,
there's
a cap.
There's a bigger growth in business
than it is in your mom. Even right now, her being director of nursing, that's probably the highest you can probably go in nursing. You can't be the chief.
I think what you're doing is you're comparing director of nursing to Burger King.
Yeah, no. And even when right now, I can tell you right now, she's in school to become a fucking
exactly
ARNP.
Exactly,
but she's still not limited. She can stop if she want to stop.
Yeah, but that's the whole point. But she got to go back to school. That was my point.
But what you're ignoring, I think, is like when you compare, let's say, her pathway versus Burger King. Burger King being one of the most profitable businesses in the world.
I'm talking about businesses, period. Okay, I can mention iCrave. That's a restaurant, and they start off with one. Now they got 2 or 3.
Yeah, but there's a different grind. Like, let's say going back to school is the equivalent of paying another rent on another building. It's the equivalent of like hiring more employees. You're growing. There's sacrifice with anything.
You're not talking about Wet Willie's. That shit's closed. You know what I'm saying? Iguana's closed. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like
COVID closed a lot of business.
Yeah, like
I think that both have equal
COVID didn't close his old girl job.
How many people have been furloughed? And that's because she's a nurse. But how many people who had professions and had good jobs were furloughed? It's the same thing.
What?
You're being You're being specific only to nurses.
Okay, maybe.
What about other positions, other people?
I'm saying college degree professionals, whoever went to college.
There's a lot of them who've been furloughed.
But there's a lot that you can grow from. A lot that's been we're just arguing.
It's tough. Yeah. I mean, it's tough. I guess just overall, it's just for me, like I have a preference for getting the professional.
You're looking for the safe way out.
Yes.
Get my degree. It's safe.
And at least I have like a life that I can,
Again, it's
profit
still not
on
guaranteed
myself,
because none of this stuff is guaranteed. It's just that like you just gotta do. What's best.
Yeah.
But for us now, it's easy for us to say, like you say, you're talking about business now. Do you think 10 years ago you could talk the same way about business? No, because we learn. You learn information as you go. You like get it. Oh, this makes sense. I've tried this. I've done this. And then I think that, to your point, I think that they should put more emphasis on it while you're in fucking economics.
Definitely.
They should put more emphasis in high school and
should
tell
teach
you
that
like,
in school, man.
you have this option.
Teach
this
personal
is
finance.
You know what I mean? But
stop giving out credit cards to freshmen in college. Teach personal
But
finance.
in it's America, big business, baby. I'm gonna get you in debt. I'm gonna own you, boy.
A lot of it too is like what your parents taught you too. You know what I mean? Like, and that's why. I mean, respect to the moms and dads out there, but they only know so much. So when you're out there trying to like find, like, say, like a partner, for example, like, you come in with your knowledge, they come in with theirs, and you just gotta hope that shit match up. Because if it doesn't, then who do you listen to? You know, like your wife or yeah. I think all y'all like women. Like your wife or your
mom,
parent or your mom or dad. You know what I mean? Like it's a tough place to be in for sure.
And that's a good one. Actually, now you think about it.
What's the good one?
Who do you listen to? Like if you're a married man and your wife is saying one thing and your mom is saying something else, or your dad,
it's your spouse, of course.
It depends what it is. It depends what it is.
He disagree.
Yeah, of course it's your spouse. You just said you're pledging your life to this person.
Pledging my life?
Yes. You're pledging your life. That's your partner. Your parent ain't your partner. It's the person you said you're going to marry. That's your partner.
I'm actually on your side.
Yeah, you're pledging your commitment to this person. You two got to agree. You don't have to agree with your parents anymore.
Again, it depends what it is. If my wife is telling me meth is a good thing for me, I'm going to be like, hold on.
You're right.
Like, but...
You fucked up in choosing.
yeah.
No, meth is a good time.
Hey, hi, party city, party. No, but for sure. Yeah, I mean, if your wife is saying, like, shit, we should get... I don't know. If she ever tells you, like, oh, you should go to the gym and lose weight, like, okay, she's not the one for you. You know, like, just live that belly out.
Why not? That's good information.
No, just belly out.
She loves you.
Enemy of progress.
Yeah, I tell you, belly's out. No, I mean, I wish your wife, hopefully your mom and wife don't clash, you know what I mean? Because that should be fucking
But if they do.
trash. But if they do.
Then what?
Who you picking?
You choose your shit. That's
Junior,
tough,
come on.
We gotta sit down and talk.
You gotta mediate it. You not choosing.
Barack Obama.
You not choosing.
Yeah,
That's what this guy is.
Nah, dog. You
just gonna be sad and be like, damn, I wish they would figure this shit out on their own. You not choosing.
But I feel like, your mom wouldn't know, like, you choose your wife too, but it's like, man.
Nah, some of them. Nah,
Yeah, some shit, yeah.
They don't care.
That should be pressure, kid.
But ultimately, I think that if you're ever in that position, I think you have to pick the person that canoodles with you at night. You know.
Yeah, that's true.
Because you're gonna be in the doghouse, nigga.
Yeah, hey, you don't want to be in the doghouse the rest of your life.
Sleeping
Be
on the
like,
couch.
you choose your mom. You know what? That kind of reminds me. Like, I saw this fucking movie. It's very random and very. It's called The Lobster. I don't know if you ever want to watch it, whatever. Long story short, is like, and then the point of the movie is like, you have 45 days to pick a partner, and if you don't pick a partner, you get turned into an animal of your choice. Whatever animal you want to be. Whatever you thought an eagle, a lion, a dolphin, or a lobster. That's the name of the movie.
Okay.
Boom. So you go to a camp. Everybody goes to the camp, men and women. Try to find whoever you like, and then you tell the judge, like, hey, we find each other. We're getting married. Boom. The thing is, though, the guy in the movie was like, I don't like nobody here. So it's like, damn. And I don't want to be a lobster. So at the end of the movie, whatever, he picks a woman that he kind of doesn't like, and then it's kind of whatever. Then in the movie, she don't like him either, so they both turn animals. But I guess to y'all, it's like, what would you rather do? Would you rather pick a partner you don't like, just so you can have a kid, you can have a wife, you can have a house, you can have the life your parent wants you to have, or would you rather be single, thoughting it out, you know what I mean, showing it out, you know what I mean, but like not. And living freely, but just no real attachment to anybody.
I mean, fuck it. I mean,
but
for me, peace of mind is the most important thing to me.
I agree.
So I'm choosing peace of mind. I'm not choosing some woman that's gonna be nagging. And you don't, who wants stress in their life? Why would you invite that?
That shit gonna kill you.
Yeah, fuck that.
I do understand, but at the same time, being lonely.
Yeah.
Why would I be lonely? Just fuck her.
It's not. No, I'm saying, but it's not women like every day. You know what I mean? Like being alone is being alone.
Okay, yeah. Let's.
But
why
is single? Why I gotta be lonely? Why are we?
Because you're gonna be lonely. You fucking
why?
these bitches because you sad. You upset after you bust a nut. You are crying. Like
I'm not crying. I'm
not you. The rest of us.
We just talk about his real life.
Yeah, not you.
We know, Peter.
We not talking about you. Yeah, the rest of us. Because it's like you going through these apps, it can't be like enjoyable every day.
Right.
Monday through Friday. Apps.
Let's say it's your birthday. Nobody tell you happy birthday.
You would tell me happy birthday.
I wouldn't. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, Facebook don't tell me.
You got promoted at work and you come home, nobody gives a fuck. You have a big, empty, nice house. So you have and you have nobody to share it with.
I don't know, man. I move differently. If my money's good, I'm happy.
Okay.
I don't need her.
So money is the most important thing.
I get the love from the strip club, brother. Just go. Take that shit out, though.
That shit fake, though.
It is, but at the end of the day, like,
how the fuck does that make you happy, throwing your money away?
If I have it, why not? I mean, I'm doing it for attention. I mean, the whole thing is that
I'm doing it for attention.
No. The right type of attention.
True, I guess.
Because really and truthfully, who wants to be... I've been in a relationship where I wasn't fucking happy, and I'm just here, and I'm like, yo...
It's not worth it, man.
I don't want to go home some days. Like, I'm leaving the gym like, fuck, what the fuck am I going to walk into now? Like, what attitude am I going to have? Like,
you get free sex.
Fuck no, because half the time, if you both are miserable, she don't want to fuck you anyway. And that may happen.
Yeah, that's true. That's a good point.
Once a week or twice a week. But if I'm fucking 3 or 4 different chicks in a week,
3 or 4 in a week? Who trying to fuck 3 or 4 in a week?
Who the fuck isn't? I mean, I'm not saying that that's what my lifestyle. That's what I want. I'm just saying if
you're
I had
referencing someone else's lifestyle.
If I no, reality is if I had a preference, I would prefer to be in a committed relationship, married and happy. But to choose miserable and married
versus
hell no, she gonna kill you.
Singing alone though, because I think one thing we underestimate is like, yeah, you have the options to get in these apps and go to the clubs and blah, do whatever you want, but like a lot of days you're not finding no. It should dry.
I still have peace of mind. My happiness shouldn't come from someone else. I mean, at the end of the day, like, I should be able to be happy in my own self, in my own.
Yeah, I mean, do something with your life. Do something.
Yeah, travel.
Masturbate.
Not masturbate. You're gonna have to. I'm saying, like, why the fuck are you waiting on a woman to make you happy?
I agree with you.
What are you talking about? We're talking about a woman.
No, I mean not a man, but I'm saying like a compliment. Like sometimes you want to.
I don't need no fucking compliment.
Like if you want to watch a show, for example, like yo, this show's fire. Like, and you text us like, nah, we don't care. You know what I'm saying? Like you want a woman to be like, yo, this is good.
There's a lot of city girls.
But to their point, and I do agree with that. Like, because then you'd have to ask yourself, is anything at all better than nothing? And then the answer is no, because like that person that you're miserable with, she don't give a fuck about you. She don't care about you. She don't care what you got going on.
Niggas home.
I come home, you be like, man, I got promoted today. Nigga, fuck what you. What the fuck? I need a new bag. Yeah. What the fuck? I don't give a fuck what you got going on.
What if she's all you could get? What if she's not even miserable? It's just you.
Oh, that's even worse. I feel bad.
Yeah. What do you mean?
I'm saying, like, what if she's not like
she's happy?
Say she's not like nagging. She's not like. Oh, but you're just like, damn, this. Fuck.
Okay, so she gained weight or some shit. You just lost. You're not attracted to her anymore.
I wasn't trying to say that.
Well, I mean, you're just not interested in her anymore.
Yeah,
I mean, still just as bad. I mean,
because she gained weight, you're not gonna be interested.
I mean, I'm not saying that. I'm just giving an example. Y'all niggas dogs.
I tell you.
I'm just saying.
But I'm saying, like, say she's comfortable and you just like you want more. You just gonna
leave? You're still gonna be miserable. I mean,
that's what I'm saying.
Oh, that's fucked up.
But how many of y'all? Because I've been in those like them bad relationships. That shit is draining.
It is.
It's draining. Like we're talking about it without feeling the emotions behind it. That emotional weight day after day after day.
How many times have you cried? How often did you cry?
What do you mean? Like after
during the relationship?
I didn't cry during it, but I cried after.
Oh shit! Wow.
Yeah, I cared about her. Whatever. Nah, but I'm good. But
I don't think he's gonna.
But before it ended, like that weight, that fucked up relationship.
Yeah,
who wants that?
Yeah.
Who wants that? Like when you feeling that every fucking day,
some people think that's
draining.
Love. Some people think that's love.
Not love. They're confused.
Hell no.
They're crazy.
It shouldn't be that difficult.
You don't think love is difficult?
It is.
Not like that.
Because you're gonna have times and you're gonna have tribulations. You're gonna have all type of obstacles. You're gonna have to work yourself through. But it shouldn't be every fucking day. I'm sorry.
Yeah, that's
not every day. Yeah, I agree.
Hell no.
That shit not.
I mean, that shit. Though. Blood pressure. There's a reason why black men die faster than black women.
What's that reason?
Women.
Oh shit, that's funny.
I'm bullshitting, but I'm not. But I mean. I just don't. I'm not. I don't want to be miserable. I want to be happy. If I can find a relationship where I'm happy, like I look at a lot of aunties and uncles, and I ain't want to say it, but and I'm looking at their relationship like, yo, they really don't fucking get along. Like they don't like they're more like partners as opposed to like lovers or And I don't want that. I want it to be the right reason I get married. I want to get married for the correct reason.
So you'd rather die alone if you don't find your soulmate, quote unquote, your partner. You'd rather die as a single human being. I think that's ultimately the question. Would you rather die single or die miserable?
The single life is cool. I don't know why.
That shit is trash.
I mean, I came in this world alone, so
knocking on it.
I came in alone. I'm gonna die alone. So I mean, it's just like I don't need someone. I could pay somebody for that shit, man. Come on.
Nice.
I mean,
at the end of the day, I want to travel. I get lonely. I pay a bitch. Listen, you want to go on a trip with me? I mean,
true. Not true. Sorry. I hear you. I hear what you're saying. I empathize with that point.
Y'all get lonely too easily.
Hey,
y'all need activities. Y'all need stuff to keep you busy.
I enjoy women and their company. Then then. Yeah, I mean, I enjoy. Yeah, I don't want to be by myself. Brother. Like I'm saying, like, yeah, you saying like we get lonely too easy? Sure, yes, because I enjoy companionship.
Yes,
with somebody that I mean, absolutely. Yeah, I don't want to be miserable. Yeah, but you know what I'm saying, yeah, I'm looking for. I actively would be looking for my X, Y, and Z.
I think I'm a little different then. Maybe I don't. Yeah, like all that companionship and bonding stuff, like.
So then, but you beat your meat a lot. So
I mean, even with that, then doesn't when you find your partner, like, doesn't matter what type of partner they are. Like, do they have to be like satisfying, fun, and blah blah blah? Because they could just be like a regular.
You see, it's easier when there's no comparison. Like if it's just one chick I'm talking to at that time, it's so much easier. But then when there's another chick and she's better. So
let's do this.
Then it gets harder. Like then that question is.
Let's do this. Would you prefer a boring chick or a city girl? If you know what I mean by city girl.
I don't know what you mean by city girl.
She live house. She's crunk. She's
active.
Yeah. She out here. She parties. She clubs. She real ass bitch. Give a fuck about all that.
Probably a boring girl.
No, that's not true.
What do you mean that's not true? I just answered the question.
That's not true. She's boring. Okay, so let me frame boring girl for you. She goes to work. She comes home every day. She's at home.
That sounds great.
Maybe she cooks for you sometimes. Maybe she doesn't. Maybe she cleans sometimes. Maybe she doesn't. And she's just at home, does the same thing. Your life has been the same. The last 3 years has not changed.
She's not spontaneous.
Not spontaneous. Like
she ain't sucking your dick in the car.
Right. Nothing. She's just
why not?
Bland.
Because she's boring.
Yeah.
But if I'm happy.
You won't be happy from that.
How the fuck do you know me?
What compared to the city girl who may not be as, let's say, homely or whatever, but she's active, fun. Let's go do this. Let's go do that.
Maybe I want to go travel.
I don't even go out like that. I mean, I don't go out and I don't go to the club. I don't go travel.
So for you, it would be the boring girl.
Because you're boring.
I enjoy myself.
Because you're boring.
You're different, right? If you say my characteristics would be boring for you, I enjoy myself.
It's crazy because a part of me, I don't want a chick that's always out. However, she just can't be fucking boring. Like, it'll get to a point where I'm like, yo, I don't even want to be around you. I'm gonna resent her. So I mean, really and truthfully,
what are you resenting?
That she's boring.
Like, what is it that...
So I'm lively. I'm spontaneous. I like to do shit. I like to travel. I'm a freak. I'm nasty. I want to get my dick sucked when I'm traveling.
You went from I like to enjoy my life to I'm nasty.
I want to do some. I want to have some spontaneous sex.
That's why you're single.
Bro. No, it's not. It's
you're looking for a freak.
No, I'm not. But my female has to be that as well. She can't.
You just said she's boring if she don't suck your dick while you driving.
Yes.
You want a freak?
That should be. Hey, I'm quite sure that everybody in the relationship has had that happen at some point in their life.
Yeah, but while driving, y'all niggas tripping.
Hey,
I mean, a girl did. She tried it. That's dangerous. Brother. That's dangerous. I mean, fucking park the car.
Your life is boring, brother.
While you driving?
You got hell you driving? I fucked when I was driving. But I mean, that's just part of being spontaneous.
You are not driving 45, 50 miles an hour.
I was doing about 30. Doesn't matter, though. That's the whole point. Right. I want somebody excited. I want every day to be an adventure.
You crazy.
I want somebody who's going to be like, baby, let's go traveling. I want to go to Dubai next weekend. And we out.
I don't have money for that. What?
Imagine you did, though. So what's the point?
You want the lease, the car payments? You want to go to Dubai all the time?
I don't want no lease, nigga. I want home.
own? Like, come on, man.
I get what he's saying. I guess the sentiment is like, you want somebody who's exciting, new, right?
You're going to get bored with the girl. You're going to cheat on her. You're going to be like, yo, this chick is trash, nigga. She's boring. It's the same routine. She lays on her back with her legs spread wide open. She does missionary, and you bust a nut.
Why do you just stay missionary?
Because she's boring, nigga.
We taught her. Like, nigga, you can't change positions?
I can't, but maybe
all right, so what are you talking about?
But the whole point is she's boring, Peter. You're assuming
that's the point.
You're trying to create the perfect bad woman. Who the fuck is this?
Boring bitch.
No, this is the hypothetical, of course, but like this boring person, that's what a boring woman is. These are attributes to a boring person. She never changes position. She's like, oh, I want it from the side. No, I can't. Like, why would I put my legs up? No, I don't suck dick. So.
Hey, I don't want to use the balls tonight.
That's just you.
That's just me.
But what I'm saying is that you do want somebody exciting. You want somebody that's gonna come with ideas because, like, maybe for 6 months it works, maybe for a year it works, maybe for 2 years it works, but 10 years down the line, 15 years down the line, bitch.
Yeah, nah.
What is this?
Get rid of her.
I don't know, man. Y'all tripping.
Nah, you just a porn dude.
Maybe you
Y'all
have
niggas want to be broke. Why don't you take all that money and do something
It's
with
not
it?
about broke.
It's not about money.
Nigga, you want to go to Dubai the next weekend, just spontaneously, no plans.
No, but spontaneous is about creativity. Like, let's say
that's the excitement.
Let's
behind
say
it.
it's a regular
being
Saturday
broke.
and she creates a picnic for you.
Right.
All of a sudden, let's go to this fucking park. I made all this. I put all this together. That don't cost no money. That's something spontaneous. That's exciting.
fine.
That's something different.
Go to the park.
Remember
What's
when
wrong
you
with that?
said for I think Valentine's Day you made like a PowerPoint or some shit like that?
Yeah, it
That's-
was a long time ago.
Because you're
Yeah.
broke.
But that's creative.
On the budget,
and spontaneous.
creative.
That's
and
creative.
women like that.
That's what I'm saying. That's
But
what you would want from
But
your
if you just
lady
said
too.
you don't have money and you're a boring nigga and you just bought her a card, Happy Valentine's Day, woman, and then walked away, that's just trash.
Shit, that's me. I'm trash. That's really me. I buy card and Twizzlers,
Damn.
And then you eat them shit.
bro.
That's your favorite candy.
and we share them.
No, you eat them shits, bro.
You nibble until you kiss in the middle.
Come on, dog. Come on, dog.
You share them. I don't know.
I don't know. I mean, just
I
for
don't know how
me,
you eat
I can't do boring. I mean, I wouldn't even give that person that title if I know it's gonna be boring. It just needs to be exciting all the time. I mean,
All the time.
I mean, the majority of the relationship has to be exciting. It can't be like we're just.
What's your sign?
I'm a Capricorn.
What are some characteristics of
Get the
Capricorns?
fuck out of here.
fuck
bitch.
out.
You need excitement all the time.
All right, so let's switch gears. Let's switch gears a little bit, right? So
what-
I did hear this, and I think that we didn't talk about this on the pod before, but I do want to bring this up. So you remember one time we was talking about if there's a robbery, right?
Oh shit, this one.
Okay, so just for our listeners out there, all right. So let's say there's a robbery, and as men of the house, are you the man of the house or the?
Yeah.
Okay, all right. So we're all men of the house, and as a man of the house, let's say we're somewhere downstairs,
Watching TV.
watching TV, we're chilling. You hear somebody come into the house, and you know your wife and your family is upstairs or wherever in another room, and someone breaks into their room, correct?
Yes.
Okay, someone breaks into their room, so you have a decision to make as a man. You're downstairs and you're thinking, okay, do I go to said room and I run in there and, yo, what the fuck is going on in here? Like, there's a robber or whatever, or do I run out and try to get some help? Police,
Hell no.
neighbors, etc. What you saying? Talk to me, bro.
I'd want to get my rifle and go over there. That's me.
You're running into
Hell
where
yeah. I mean, the thing is, like, I don't know the situation. I don't know if, like I said, my perfect thing is to get my rifle and go over there.
in a perfect scenario.
Like, perfect. Because I don't know if I don't have time to get the rifle, put the magazine, yada,
No, but you
yada,
do. This is what
then
you
I just
do.
fucking go
Let's
with a
say you
knife
do,
or go
yes.
hand in hand. That's it.
No, say you have perfect opportunity to have
Perfect
your rifle.
opportunity.
Your
is
rifle.
The rifle
Yeah.
with the magazine in.
Yes.
Cock that shit
All
and
that.
go in.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's perfect.
Load
Yes.
the bullets. Nigga,
Yes,
so
go
specific.
in with the rifle.
What you saying, big dog? Talk to me.
This nigga,
Me.
he's
Yeah.
calling 911.
Okay, so me. Okay,
the
now,
neighbor's
like
house.
we said, no, I'm downstairs. Robert's in the room. Boom, boom, boom. I'm not gonna go into the room with the rifle or whatever because I think that's very fucking stupid. Like I think, no disrespect to
Nah,
you.
it's all good.
Because now here's why. Because if I go in the room with my guns or whatever, ablazing, everybody's dead.
Not
Why
true.
do you have to kill everybody? What's wrong with you?
Listen,
No, you're not
Nigga,
the one.
you-
That
no, got blindfolded.
I'm not saying like I'm dead. There's a lot more casualties that's gonna happen versus and it sounds very pathetic, really.
Pussy.
Versus if I just neutralize the situation, try my best to call like let's say authorities and see maybe they just want to come in and rob, get a TV or whatever. You know what I'm saying?
I don't.
Really?
So this is
I'm
my
telling you,
this is
it
my
sounds
issue with
crazy.
that. God forbid that actually did happen, and imagine hearing the screams from your wife. Let's just say she's in there, and you don't know what's really going on. It could be they came in there. You don't know their intention. That's the biggest issue. They could be raping. They could be doing all kind of shit. You're gonna leave your family to fend for themselves. I mean, and the thing is, the outcome could be the same with the police. You don't know how they're gonna react when the police come to the house. They may be like, "Well, fuck it, everybody dying because the police here. We not gonna make it out of here." They got a death wish. So to say I'm gonna leave my family in their time of need,
I
it's
leave.
absolutely.
Nah, and then even the police, like
They-
the best scenario, best is they get there in 5 minutes. It's probably gonna take them longer because you're gonna go somewhere, call, and then they gotta find someone to come. It could be 7, 10, 12 minutes.
Nah,
All right, what are you
12.
gonna do? Are you crazy?
I hear what y'all saying, and for me, like, because I probably didn't say it. Me, I'm running in there. I don't believe in guns. I'm not there for guns. I might have.
He's gonna die.
I might have my baseball bat, but yes, I'm going to die about it. My family's in there. I don't give a fuck what they got going on. They can have guns. They can have knives. I don't know what the robber has. I don't know what they have going on, but I'm running in there to at least make an attempt. Be like, yo, don't kill them. You can kill me and take your TV, or just take your TV and go. I don't give a fuck. But for me, I'm going in there no matter what.
Absolutely.
And as soon as you get in the door, they're gonna shoot you.
Not necessarily. I mean,
you're gonna negotiate from outside. What the fuck?
It's not even about that. The fact of the matter is that they don't know that you're in the house. So you have the ups on them actually because
you can cut the power. Get the fuck out of here! No, man.
Listen. And so, what do you think the police is going to do?
It's not about the police. It's just like
being a coward and saving yourself.
No, but to me, it's like going in there. It's not what's the opposite of a coward? The courageous move, because I put everybody's life at risk now. By kicking the door with my rifle, start shooting.
Imagine they raped your wife. They raped your kids in there. You left, and the police came and saved the fucking day.
You still didn't save nothing.
You ain't saved shit.
Yeah, I guess you had it right.
And then after that shit gonna leave your ass. Because the thing is, at the end of the day, it's a hypothetical situation, yes, granted, but you don't know what their intentions are to begin with. They're in a home, and if they really wanted to steal, if a motherfucker break into a house and they see people in the house and they still break into this shit, they bought that life.
They bought that. They don't give a fuck about nothing.
They have no regards for life. At that point, I'm gonna die trying to save my family. It is what it is.
We disagree. We disagree.
No, man, you can't risk it. I mean, like, if they were bold enough, like you just said, if they're bold enough, if you have the bold ass nerve to walk into my house and you know there's people here and you fucking
they don't want no TV.
Shit, they don't want no TV. They wanted some fucking.
They
wanted
anarchy. Light them up, man. Light them up.
Listen.
I don't believe in guns, but
fuck that. Light them up, man.
I'm lighting them up.
Light them up.
Like the 4th of July.
That's their fault.
Okay. We disagree. To me, it's just like we putting everybody in harm's way, and
no, bro, you a politician, man.
That's not about that. It's just like I'm trying to save as many lives as possible. My
but
family's
you don't know their intention. That's the whole point.
Exactly. That's why
they're very well there to kill you. It's a home invasion for a reason.
They probably wouldn't take a TV. Probably.
They don't want no fucking TV. They could have waited till you left the house.
Right. If they're like actual robbers, maybe they've been watching the house for a couple of days and now,
they know
you
my
don't
patterns.
be at the house. They know my patterns.
They see your wife,
they probably do,
and they want some.
What?
I'm just saying.
I disagree with that.
Nah, all
right, I feel you though.
But no, I can't. I'm good on that. Well, that's what's my thoughts on it.
Yeah, I mean, we disagree on that, but that was that.
And this is this.
This is this.
Yo.
See you guys.